Alright, that should be good. And there we go, we should be live. Welcome everyone to another episode of Wario Land Make It. Let's get this show on the road. Hey Leaf Storm, welcome to the stream. Also, welcome to the stream, Connor, Pez Maniac, and Zach. Welcome to the stream, all of you. Today, we're going to be working on... What level is this? This is Rundown Pyramid. Just got back from watching Parasite. Hope you enjoyed it. So the first thing that I need to ask is, what theme do we use? Because we have a turquoise sort of theme. Now, first of all, we obviously are going to be using the night theme because, I mean, it's night. Hey, Pugmaster, welcome to the stream. Now, I feel like for the turquoise theme, for one, I want to see... Okay, that's pipes. Also, I'm dumb. I just literally switched it to Mario Bros. I want to go to Mario Free, and then I want to take a look at... How does the ground theme look? Okay, this is just standard brown tiling. Yeah, just standard brown and green tiling. Nice, 5 high messages. Okay, I don't think any of the ground themes are going to work. And I don't want to use a night underground theme, because that would just make it look bad. Hey, Derpy Sheep, welcome to the stream. Please do not spam the chat, Pugmaster. Please. Ooh, actually this tile set might be good. Then again, this does give the player a higher jump. Ooh, I have an idea. What about snow? Wait, I just realized. Is this an ice tile set? Oh wow, it's actually an ice tile set instead of a regular tile set. Okay, Derpy Sheep, can you not spam either, please? Truthfully, that looks pretty good. This tile set doesn't look bad. Oh, wait. I've already looked at this one. Mario World. Not really. Okay, just because we're basically never going to use Mario Free themes, I think we're going to go with the Night Snow Mario Free theme. See ya, Zach. Thanks for dropping in. Alright. I think we're good. Ah, yes. Okay, an ad. Glad you like my channel. Alright, let me go ahead. Let's start this level now. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's get our door set up first, because we're gonna need one of those. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, take this and move it way over here. We're going to go ahead, take this door, move it all the way to the end. All the way. Now, I do know that this level is quite long, so we do have to be worried about that. You know what? Because we normally wait till the end to do the end, I'm actually just going to do it right now. Alright, so I've actually been thinking somewhat about this level, because we have to deal with stuff that's on tracks. Here, if you look in the bottom right corner, you can actually see this. So normally we're supposed to hit these buttons to spawn things that are called uni-buckets. Basically a bucket with one wheel. Wow, who could have guessed? That is so creative. But these things are controlled with the motion controls. Because it's a Wii game, of course it needs waggle control. But yeah, because of this, I feel like, why don't we represent the tilting with seesaws? Because we can also put seesaws on tracks to represent the ones that move. So I feel like we could actually theme this level around something instead of just making it a pile of hot garbage. Wow, what a concept. Am I going to play the levels that I make? Yes, I do have a video planned for when I actually complete this. That I'll go ahead and play through it, explain some of my methods. Let's make this look nice. Put in some decoration. Wait, oh, that's located off. Alright, take that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move this right here. Make it look like a staircase, sort of. Okay, I actually have to draw out another piece of track because I messed up. Really? I can't put track there? I mean, that's kind of dumb. But okay. And I could have just used the slope. Excuse me. But what's the fun in that? Actually, I want to go ahead. Put something like this. Oh wait, I need to move this up by one. Go ahead and move that up. Then we can go ahead, put this right here. Extend this down. That is not extending it down. I can confirm, not extending it down. There we go. Then just do something along the lines of this. And let's finish it off with a semi-solid. What other options do we have? Just standard colors. You know, I couldn't have asked for anything more. Because, you know, just standard colors works as a great backdrop. Because, I mean, that actually looks normal. Hey, Pugmaster, this is the second time I'll tell you, but please do not spam the chat.
Here we go.
Wish you found the channel earlier. Don't worry, I'm glad you're here now. You won't stay for the entire stream? This probably won't be a very long stream. It'll probably be like a 3-hour stream. But yeah, I completely understand. School is important. I mean, maybe. I'm still not sure. The only thing that doesn't look right here is the door. I want to move that over by one. I'm not going to have an exit. Mario is trapped forever now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch my character really quickly. We haven't switched in a while. No one ever chooses Mario. Probably because he's the worst character in this game, but who knows? How old am I? I am the age of a number. Which number is that? The answer is yes. That is how old I am. I am, in fact, an age. This probably doesn't need to be this high up, but I'm gonna leave it this high up anyways, mostly because I can. Okay, so this actually is a pretty good height up, actually, I will say. We have ourselves a little semi-solid section here. That we can go ahead and put a vine on. Now, we have these blocks that would spawn the uni buckets. Obviously, we can't spawn the seesaw platforms. I mean, we technically could by using tracks and then going ahead and making them fall off the tracks using the on-off switches. But you see, that would be complicated and also would probably be very cheesable. So, we're just going to go ahead and represent these blocks that you normally hit with question mark blocks. And with that, you also have to hit them for coins. And for those who are new here, all of these levels that we're making are requiring every single coin. So the player does have to hit this block. Could I possibly start streaming earlier? I try to stream as early as I can. Just sometimes I have work and whatnot that unfortunately must come first. Because unfortunately I have a life outside of streaming. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'd love to stream as much as I can, but sometimes I just have other obligations. You know, I'm going to make this platform somewhat large, just so that way the player gets used to them. Actually, now I'm going to make it small, just to keep it consistent. Still waiting for Mario to add, or Mario Maker 2 to get the garlic power-up. Honestly, I feel like that'd be pretty epic, because you still have, like, a lot of unique Wario moves, like shoulder bashing, the shake controls, and all that stuff. Yes, unfortunately, I do have a life. Possibly. Now, because this level is long, I'm not going to be doing stuff to its full length. Also, I don't think anyone needs it to be that long. So yeah, just to conserve on space, I feel like that's long enough for this little section. Alright, let me go ahead, grab an on and off block, because you might be able to see it, but there are blue outline blocks here. These are going to be represented by these. Sort of 4 from each side. That actually works out perfectly. I'm going to make this a seamless transition. Also, this is going to be made worse because I do have the slippery physics of Night Theme. I still think it controls better than being in a dry bones shell, though. Also, sorry for the footage being sped up. I sped it up when I recorded it, or when I originally published the video, so it's sped up. Do I like KFC? Honestly, I'm not sure how many times I've been there. I haven't been there anytime recently. I haven't heard good things about it, though. I've heard that the restaurant is very unclean. So, I don't really have high expectations. Alright. You know, we always use Goombrats. Why don't we just go ahead? We're going to use some regular Goombas this time. Give it some originality. Alright, we're going to make this passageway like 3 blocks thick. Alright, this next section I believe is somewhat vertical. Let me look at it. Yeah, it's somewhat vertical. Doesn't look too tall though. So I'll just go ahead and use some vertical screen crunch on this. Ooh, that is very vertical actually. Never mind, this is quite vertical. Well. Oh well. We can see if we can fit it in here. Alright, go ahead, build up a little platform right there. Actually, I'm going to make this one blue to blend in. Chicken and crocodile? Or are you talking about like the shoe brand? Have I ever done speed runs? No. I kind of want to, but on the other hand, I'm not sure if I have the skill required. Because those take a lot of work and preparation, even for the slightest speed run. Like, you have to do a lot of practice for those. And I'm not sure if I really want to put in the time for that, for something that I'll only do once or twice. Don't get me wrong, it would be fun. I just don't know how much I care about it. The shoes. I only have a question, one question. Why? It sure sounds like a recipe. It just doesn't sound like a recipe for anything good. It just sounds like a recipe for disaster. Let me grab a thwamp. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use Goombrats for this. I'm just going to go ahead and switch them over because I do have banding arrows that would normally not fall off the ledge. And since Goombas walk off ledges, that whole illusion gets ruined. There is a little passageway here. Not sure how long I'm going to make that. Really depends on how long I make my other sections. Really? He won't stand on the regular ledge. Also, I just realized I have to extend this room more because I have to have like an actual ceiling or something. It's hard to concentrate. I'm gonna make it like this large. How extended is that? That's like 4 blocks. That should be fine. I don't like using this much space, but it should be still okay. hopefully. Actually, I could probably extend it less. Let me move it back over. Because I could just take out a section of this. So I can move this over about 2 blocks. And that still works, I believe. You've heard of save the frames, now it's save the space. We're solving the problem before it even exists. If only the government was this proficient. Also, since we can't use a piranha plant here, well, I wouldn't say that, but we can't use a piranha plant well. What should we replace it with? We need some spiky enemy that you can't jump on. Actually, I'm dumb. If we make it a spiky enemy that you can't jump on, then how does the player get on it? Why are the Goombas so ugly and round? It's because... excuse me. Because they're Goombrats. And that's just how they are. Alright, that looks good. There's another Goombrat on here. Very epic. Then we have a platform that extends from like here to about here, I'd say. And then one more on top of that. This one extends to about right here. Yeah, actually about right there, I'd say. Make sure I don't miss any enemy placements. What do I do next? Okay, so this is where we have the wall. Actually, that looks about right. Not gonna lie. We're not gonna make this vine go up too far up, because we don't want to waste space. Also, this is literally all we have left. So we go ahead, do this. Actually, we can go ahead. How high up? Okay, you actually jump up quite high there, so I don't want to make the ceiling that high up. I can make it like that tall. Go back over here. What did I use for this little part? I used a white background, so I'll do the same here. Very nice. Hey, Manny Soup Productions, welcome to the stream. What's an upcoming movie that I really want to see? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of the trailers for upcoming stuff. That's actually a difficult question. Now, a movie that I do want to see that is already out, that would be the Sonic movie. I've heard good things about it. It's not the best video game movie, or it's not the best movie out there. Not by a long shot. everything's predictable, at least what I've heard. But I've heard that there's a lot of upsides to it. It's an actually good video game movie. Actually has some representation. And at least it got fixed from the fans complaining about it. So, help reinforce that positive message that, hey, you do a good job and you actually listen to the people who you're trying to sell to. And you actually make money from it. Wow, what a concept. Alright. So this is going to extend like right here. We're going to have this up here. Yeah, that wall's going to be the same. Just because, yes. I'm going to continue with this trend of using semi-solids because I think it looks nice. Now it looks sort of like an ice castle or something. Okay, I've asked you to stop spamming a bunch now. So, I'm going to go ahead and put you in timeout. I don't like to put my viewers in timeout, but I mean, I said stop spamming, I think enough times. Need to go ahead and back up 5 seconds. I believe there's a Goombrat up here. Alright. Very epic. Hey, Meow Meow, welcome to the stream. Oh, you're good, Manny. I was talking, Pugmaster had been spamming the chat a lot. And fun fact, I said don't spam the chat. It's funny how if you spam the chat, I kind of just, delete you. Or not delete you, I mean like... I just, put you in timeout. Isn't that a crazy concept? Do I have enough space, or do I have to have a loading transition? Finally made a stream? Yeah, you've been missing from a lot of them, I've seen. Okay, I don't think we have enough space. We don't have enough vertical space for this. Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and use a pipe. Oh. I'm gonna have a wall like right here. I can't have it there. I need to extend this one farther back. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm recreating Wario Land Shake It and Mario Maker 2. And I know that you play a lot of the levels, so if you want to actually start playing these, all of the levels are up that I have so far. You know what? I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to go ahead, put a semi-solid right here. I think that'll be good. Wait, I'm dumb. I was thinking about like, oh, what am I going to put here? No, I just need to extend this one less. And here we go. Now we have a too wide gap. But yeah, I've already finished a couple of the levels. Waluigi Goes Wild runs out of space. Volume 9. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we've only used 2 screens. This is actually a pretty significant part of a level. Also, I just realized, actually I'm going to leave that in case we use a door there. We do have to use 3 doors in one section, so I do have to be worried about that. Horizontal. No way we could use a vertical. Hey Shadow Dragon, welcome to the stream. Oh, I just realized how dumb I am. And that is quite. I forgot I need to actually have a question block here to represent this block that's in the video. Hey Landon, welcome to the stream. Alright, we're gonna have this like right here. I say that's a good height. Will I try to reclaim world record? Probably not. I don't really care about world records that much. Your Pug Master on second account. Please do not spam. That's all I'm gonna say. Just please don't. Alright, I'm gonna leave this as a slope because this technically can be a slope, and I think people would like that more. Okay, this is a very large... Excuse me. Allergies are annoying tonight. Yeah, I can extend this way farther down. Then I need to go ahead, extend the ceiling up to like right there. We're going to use wireframe for right this second, because I feel like that would be better. How long does timeout last? 300 seconds, I believe. Fun fact, it lasts less time if you just don't spam, because it doesn't exist then. Okay, this is actually the perfect height. I'll go with it. Alright, have to figure out how to wireframe this correctly. I'm gonna extend this down one more. Give myself a little bit more room, since I think I'm gonna need it. So we're gonna have something like this right here, right? Extend it about 2 blocks. This needs to be going up 3. Then we have a ceiling that's about 2 blocks. We go ahead, put a question mark block here. We go ahead and put a semi-solid here, and we're out of room again. So what did I do wrong? I think I see. This is supposed to be over farther. And why this matters is because now I can go ahead, I extend this over, and this, the little middle part of this, or a little bit farther over to the right, that's what's supposed to match up with the bottom of this. So because I move that over, now I have to go ahead and take all of this, and I extend this over as well. Because of that, this slope gets extended down a lot more to connect with it. So now we just go ahead, take this. I hate this. Why does a semi-solid have collision? Favorite and least favorite Mario 3D World boss? Probably favorite would be something along the lines of, I don't know. I didn't think any of the Mario 3D World bosses were that great, to be honest. Least favorite is Boom Boom. Oh wow, now he has a really cool, he turns invisible attack that does basically nothing. It's just a long fight that you just don't do anything in. I just realized I messed that up, but I don't care. Isn't that wacky? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put a donut block here. Hey, welcome back, Pug Master. You're back from your second account. Alright, go ahead, put another pipe, because another pipe is in fact required. This level does require a lot of transitions. And unfortunately, I can't just, like, use fake loading zones for all of them. Also, this needs to be a higher roof up. Which means my cheese doesn't work. No. Because this means this has to be one higher up. Meaning this has to be one higher up. Oh well. Move this all up by one. If you would like to give me money, my Patreon is in my About page. So you can donate there. Alright, let me go here. I'm not wasting a whole section for this. This can easily fit in just like... I think I'm going to put it right over here. I feel like this would be a nice place to put it. Nice little open area. It fits. There it goes. Please turn on donations next stream. Maybe. Who knows? I'm not sure how to turn on donations, actually. Yeah, it doesn't let me change this. I don't know how to turn on Super Chat. I haven't really looked into it. Mostly because I mostly spend my time on this channel just looking on playing video games and doing cool stuff. Histocrat? I mean, at least Histocrat's an original boss. Boom Boom is just Boom Boom for the 15th time. What crazy new power-up will he get? Now he can turn invisible, except it doesn't help him at all. Because he's still an easy boss. I think it's safe to say that Boom Boom is the easiest boss. Like, he's even easier... He's even more difficult in Mario Maker 2. Because here, he at least can be given wings. And that's at least something. That's actually correct. Monty Boss Blob. He's a cool boss. It's a good idea because there's so little double cherry representation, and I feel like that's one of my biggest problems with Mario 3D World. It has a bunch of ideas. It just doesn't care about them though. Like you have things like, oh, we have this new power up, the double cherry, that lets you double the amount of firepower that you have. Lets you go ahead and do all this crazy stuff. But it's used once. Actually, no. How many times is the double cherry used? Let's count them. You have it in Double Cherry Pass. You have it in, actually, the double cherry actually appears quite a bit in Mario 3D World, I will say. So, maybe that's not the best example, but I feel like a better example would be something like the potted piranha plant. That's my go-to example. Because because he literally appears in 3 levels. The level that he's introduced in, he's also in the final level, and he's in, what level is it? Wait, why do I have this ceiling here? Because that's where, I guess. I'm gonna make this ceiling 1 block higher. But it also appears in one other room. That being the room that you start in. Or, I'm talking, but I'm not thinking. He appears in the Mystery House Marathon, the last one. When's my next stream? Yes. I honestly have no idea. Like, I wish I knew, but depending on my schedule, which really changes a lot, if something comes up, it could be a week from now. If too much comes up, it could be multiple weeks from now. For all I know, if tomorrow turns out not to be busy, it could be tomorrow. As I procrastinate on making Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light, the games must go on. I actually saw how high the ceiling is. I would like to know that. That is crucial information. Alright, we can go ahead. Continue placing blocks. Come on. This is a deeper pit. Go ahead, place that like right there. Let me back up. Are there any other enemies? It does not appear so. Here's one right here, though. A little Goombrat. Your streams, hand them over. No, I have been a good noodle. I deserve streams. I have been a good boy. I deserve my streams. Actually, this is lower down. I just realized. Wait, we're actually gonna use a vine? Whoa, that's wacky. I'm gonna leave that like right there. I think that's good. We can go ahead build ourselves a little spike pit. Actually, this one looks a little bit smaller, so we're just gonna leave it as one. Although I do want to move this down a little bit. We have almost used 2 screens worth of space, though, so keep that in mind. I don't want to haphazardly just throw blocks around. Okay, yeah, this one's a larger gap, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this one, make that like 3 blocks, make this maybe a 3 block gap. Back up a few frames. Also, if anyone's wondering what I'm doing, how I'm able to precisely back up such small increments, it's by pressing the period and comma buttons in order to change where the video is on desktop. I never knew this until recently, and it's helped out so much. It's surprising. So I fall down here. Is this literally it? It's just a 10 coin. Also, a lot of these coins are probably going to get replaced with mini coins when I run out of large coins, but for now they get to be actual coins. Okay, so this platform, its rail is like right here. I'm going to move this over by 1 because I would rather it look nicer. I feel like that works better. Then we have another little rail right here. We can go ahead, place coins along this little pathway. They start about like right here. Yeah, that works. We go ahead, have a ledge right here. It's hard to judge how high I want this up, because this is 3 blocks. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Let's go ahead and put ourselves a couple of seesaws here. There we go. Now if we start in this section, we go ahead and slide down here. You can hit that, you go down the pipe. How many big coins can I produce? That would be, I believe, 5 in each sub-area. What are my thoughts on coronavirus? Truthfully, I'm not educated enough to really say anything. Because if I say anything, someone might take it as fact, and I just don't have enough knowledge to really make any informed decisions, I would say. But the way it looks right now, in my opinion, which is not a scientific opinion, probably, I feel like, yes, it's a threat, like an actual real threat that exists. Because if you get coronavirus, it's going to be bad for you. But I feel like the media is making it at least somewhat over-exaggerating, because they gotta get those clicks. They have to get that ad revenue, and if it's through lying, then lying they will. English, the language of Waz. All right, see ya, Shadow Dragon. Hey, Catman, welcome to the stream. Let me go down here. You know, I think the slippery physics actually work in this level's favor. It makes it really annoying. It's perfect. It's beautiful. How high up is the ceiling here? I would like to know that. That would be very fun knowledge I would like to have. Very much an epic knowledge. Alright, it's about 4 blocks high. So I'm going to make it 2 blocks high. Mostly since we're getting somewhat close to this ceiling and we also have another staircase coming up. Oh, we already have a ceiling. Never mind. Yeah, the max I'm having this up is 3 blocks, so 3 blocks is going to be how tall it actually goes up. Sorry, this needs to actually work. We're trying to use level design here. Doesn't matter how bad level design it is, we're using some. Excuse me. Alright. Let's go over here. This is another entire room somehow that we have to create in some fashion. How we are going to do so, yes. We are in fact going to do so, but it isn't going to be easy. Let's see. Okay, there's no breakable brick there normally. It was just 4 wide. Alright, I can go ahead build a ceiling up here. There's a slope over here. I would like to see how large I need to make said slope. I need to start it like right there. Yeah, I'll make it like that big. Wireframe around this entire area. I can erase some of the border lines. Let me go ahead, drag over the ceiling. We have a block that we are definitely not going to faithfully recreate, because we can't. Actually, I can move this down by 1. It's a little less accurate, but it probably looks better. Possibly. Plus, it gives me a slightly more space. Alright, we've actually somewhat done it now. So what do we have over here? For 1, the ceiling stays the same. For 2, we have a little bit of a raising ground right here. For 3, the room ends like right here. Alright. And that's the wireframe of our room complete. Let's go ahead and fill it in now. Wood. Almost forgot. I need this for the vine. Alright, let's start filling this room in. First thing that we can do, I'm gonna make this a never block thick because I think that looks better. Go ahead, do that. And then just repeat the step over and over again. And there we go. I'll go ahead and cut that room off right there. We can go ahead fill this all in. Actually, I want this to be one more thick, so I'm going to go ahead fill in the top row like this. I'll fill this in with blue semi-solids, because why not? Then the actual inside I'll fill in with orange. Alright, let's go ahead and continue with this room. Just gonna go ahead and do that. And I think that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and actually extend these boundaries by 1. Alright. Really, I extended this to its max length. Alright, guess that's this room. Alright, we can go ahead start in this next room, which will be very similar. I'll extend this out to about here. I'll make this a full boundary. Have I ever played Wario Land 4? Yes, but I've never actually beaten it. I have it on 3DS, but I've always gotten distracted by other games. I want to play it all the way through. Just never found the time. Oh, I just realized how dumb I am. This needs to be extended out 1 more. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, I have one of the original 3DS's, which sucks because that meant I had to buy a Amoeba reader. But hey, some of the games that I got were at least somewhat fun. Because that meant I got to have my 596,000th version of Mario Bros. That's no different from any other version of Mario Bros. But look here, now he's on 3DS. A game that actually matches the quality of the NES. So it actually looks authentic. Because the 3DS's screen resolution is trash. Do multiplayer versus? Maybe. That's just not my thing, really. Oh wait, I can drag this down to here. I was like, oh, I can't do that because that would be bad. Come on. Let me drag this down by one. This is fun. Drag that down by one, and there we go. We have a background. Hooray. Took long enough. Extend that out to there. I do not have a new 3DS. I only have the old one. No need to get a new one. They're just as good. I say, while knowing fully well, it is not just as good. For one, amiibo, and two, it would finally get rid of, because I would have a new 3DS, it would get rid of the old one's problem of the circle pad falling off. Better build quality? Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm trying to line the ceilings up because it has a better effect. But again, this level isn't normally snowy. I just think it looks better. Better aesthetic. Nah. Actually, I'm just going to extend this over by 2. Yeah, that works. I think this looks good. And you can tell which platforms you can stand on because of the semi-solid being a different color. You know, this actually looks like a level. It's been a while since I can say that. You actually have to do some platforming across seesaws, grab some coins. Above water bloopers. Yeah, honestly, what is up with those? Like, seriously. Just the whole concept of them. Their whole point is they're squids. They're not supposed to be out of water. I say, well, Nintendo's already created Splatoon. So aren't those technically above water squids? Well, I mean, technically aren't. I mean, technically they are kids. And I just had... Actually, never mind. I wonder when Nintendo is going to make Splatoon free. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because Splatoon actually did pretty well, I'm pretty sure. Not completely sure, but pretty sure. Alright. Cool. Honestly, I think this section looks pretty nice. Pretty gnarly. Ah, hi Microsoft Family Features. How are you doing on this horrible day? Because now you exist, and I hate you. Alright, let's go ahead and wireframe this area out really quickly. Which we can do by just doing this. Yeah, it looks deep enough. Go ahead, put this here. Oh yeah, this has to be wireframed out. It's literally just a flat ground thing. You know what? I'm cool with that. How long is this area? I'm gonna make it this long. And if it takes more room than that, oh well. I'm not giving it any more room. I can't waste that much room on a room. I have many rooms to go sail. Oh. Looks like you've just said wah. You don't care about getting timed out. Okay then. Then it looks like your aim is to be leveled up. Just by doing this. If you don't care about being timed out, then maybe you'll care about this. You may have outsmarted me, but I've outsmarted your outsmarting. Also, you can't see the message that he sent, but anyone else that's watching? But it wasn't in my community guidelines. While it might not be a kids channel, I just don't like swearing. I just don't feel like it's necessary. Especially not in my chat. Alright, let's see. We have to get coins here. Not to mention that you've also been talking about other content that clearly violates YouTube's guidelines. And look, I don't normally take YouTube's side on thing, but when it comes to stuff like what he was talking about, gotta say I agree with them. Good thing I reported him. Because we don't need people like him on this platform that are rude. Plus, I think I've given him enough chances. Alright. I've got to figure out how this all works because I'm looking at 3 layers. I'm looking at both. Like, I'm looking at the track, the walls, the coins, and everything else. All at once. Because I'm trying to think of a coherent way to put it all together. In a way that makes sense. You know what? I'm just going to place the track first. And then I'll focus on other things. Hey ZB Games, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know, he has a second account. If he starts talking on that one, then I'll just ban that one as well. 1 second. It is Landon, so if he appears as Landon, I'm just gonna ban that as well. It's you, second channel. Oh, hi, how are you doing? Bye. Ah, I forgot. I messed it up. I hit hide instead of delete. Easy fix. Or I hit delete which deleted a message instead of hiding him. Everything is fixed now, though. And if he comes back on a third account and starts spamming, I'll just ban that as well. It's not that hard. Does show why I need moderators, though. But yeah, how are you doing, ZB Games? Glad you could join us. Okay, this room is actually not that tall. I could use that to my advantage. We could actually shove this into a previous area, which might be what I actually go ahead and do. Because this area only goes up to about how high up? It's like 3 blocks there. We already have that. We go ahead, take a 30 coin, put it right there. If you are a fraud account and you start spamming, then I'll just ban that as well. For now, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Alright. It's over our room tall, which could be a problem. But on the other hand, I could probably fit it right above the starting area, which might be a really good use of our space. Hey, Mario SMM2, welcome to the stream. Is this viewer levels? No. This is a creation of Wario Land Shake It and Mario Maker 2. Never said it was a good one, though. I'm kidding. But yeah, this is just a recreation of it, so that is creation. I sometimes do viewer levels at the end. Not sure if I'm doing that tonight, but who knows? You want to stick out, you can find out. Alright, let's go ahead and move this entire chunk into the beginning. And of course I can't take the whole thing in one group, because that would be too easy. That's one thing. Nintendo, please, let us just take the whole level and move it over. Don't make us do this crazy chunk by chunk stuff. That would make level design so much easier. I'm already doing screen crunch, not even when I have to. But hey, it gives me a full coherent ceiling, so that's pretty epic, if I do say so myself. Am I porting more games to Mario Maker 2? Probably not. I might, but probably that's a big no. There's always a possibility, if I enjoy this. And if a video does well, who knows? Because it is pretty fun to do. I'm going to take this whole section, move it over. Ooh, actually, no, I want this to be over here. Because this gives this a more thickness to the wall. Although, I do want this to be over by 1, at least. Just so it has a little bit more room to breathe. What made me choose Wario Land Shake It? I don't know. Just one of my favorite games that I grew up with. Thought it needed more love, so I gave it more love. And then it betrayed me by giving me these horrible designs that I had to recreate. But no, honestly, I thought it was pretty fun idea. So I decided to do it. I mean, what would be the worst that could happen? I say, while knowing the full, complete worst that could happen. Let me go back to the beginning. Let me see where to put the coins. Do we have a row of coins there? We have a row of coins above this thing. That goes over that one. So it's going to be like right here. Stops early, so I can put it like there. Then we have another row of coins that are like right above this one. Back up. So then we can go ahead. Excuse me. Allergies are bad. I'm gonna go ahead and just make this like this. And I believe there's a coin above that one. Yes, there is. So yeah, this is a very coin-heavy room. I think something like that works. Just a nice little platforming section. Give me a seesaw, please. I need one of them. Also, I hope we don't run out of seesaws, because that'd be the big sad. I'm going to start it over a little bit, just so that way the player has a little bit of time to react to it. So that way it actually works on cycle. The other ones can all be desynced. I'm sure it won't cause a problem at all. And remember, this is all slippery from the night ice theme, or snow theme. Don't worry, Catman, you're great. As long as people are enjoying this, I'm glad. I mean, the big problem with big streams is if you have tons of people talking, then it just becomes a lot of just mindless jumble. Small streams just lets you be more personal. I think it's nicer. Yeah, I'm missing that 1 or 2 blocks. Does this work? I don't like that look. Oh, I can just extend this over by 1. And that works. So you have to hit that. Then we have all these wonderful coins. I kind of want to fill this area with one-ways, so if you fall down, you actually have to walk over. So you know what? I'm actually going to do that. I won't do it for every section, but I feel like for this, it would be nicer for the challenge, because it actually incorporates a challenge. Wow, isn't that crazy? Isn't that a wacky idea? Including some semblance of a challenge makes a level some semblance of a challenge. And I'm assuming it's going to be an odd number. Yep, just so it doesn't look right. Perfect. ZB Gaming is in the clear. Nice. I don't like the band people. I don't like to time out people or anything, but I'd rather have a nicer stream than have bad people on it. And I know that he's probably not a bad guy, it's just, I mean, I think I told him enough times that, hey, this channel is for human beings, not for, I don't even know. I wouldn't say he's not a human being. We can't conclude that he is a lizard man yet. Yet. That is the key word. Just jump. Nope. I missed a singular coin. Story of my life. Age equal number. Still not saying what number it is. Actually, no, I'm not going to make that joke. That's how you get demonetized, kid. I'm kidding. There's no kids watching this. Mostly because that would be illegal. Also, it's against my channel and YouTube. Against literally all of the rules. Also, this is a one-way gate if you come down here. So that's wonderful. Because you can't get back through the vine. I don't want it to be a one-way gate, but I don't think there's much of an option. To type decently. Perfect. I assume that is a joke, Abril. Please type that as a joke, because I don't want to actually ban someone if they are just joking around. Because some if... How vertical is this section? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to make this a new section. I am mostly gonna use pipes though for transitions like this, because we need 3 doors for another section. Alright, I do not see that you are joking, so... sorry. Don't want to do it, but if you're against the rules, then you gotta go. Technically, by YouTube standards, you have to be 13 years old not to be a kid. So, if you're 17, you're good. I can assume Bat saying, uh-oh, I'm 2 is a joke. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I just gotta be sure because YouTube will, come after me. In my opinion, they should really just have a thing for general audiences, because that's what I truthfully identify as for my audience. Because, I mean, I play Mario, but I also do genocide missions in Mario. I wouldn't call Mario truly adult. I would call it, well, teenage. General audience. You don't have to be a kid to like Mario. Like, I am not a kid, and I like Mario. Clearly. Can I has... I would like, Fwamps. Give me Fwamp. Why, hello there, Fwamp. Actually, it's E or teenager, 13 and up for YouTube. I find it funny that, like, literally just having a general audience button would solve all of the problems. Well, not all of them, but, like, the majority of problems. Because, for one, if I'm general audience, I have a place to go now. And if you make toy unboxings that are not for general audiences and you put it for general audiences, that's clearly not for general audiences. That's for babies. Then they find you. I don't know. Oh wow, I actually did that skip. That's actually a speedrun trick. I didn't know that I did that here. That's actually pretty cool. If you didn't know, that little ground pound where you break through the metal crates, that's actually a speedrun thing. So I think that's cool that I actually pulled that off. Cool. Was not expecting that. I'm gonna compress this area just because I don't think it deserves much space. Yeah, this should be fine. They want terrible content. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, I am an entertainment company. And I want people to not watch my stuff. I am a genius. Alright, let me figure out how to actually make this section look normal. Give me a sec. Let me see, I can... Actually, no, I'm not going to work with semi-solids yet. I don't negotiate with semi-solids. Also, quick note, we're already at, we're literally already at, 268 coins, and with the addition of this diamond, make that literally 318 coins. Now the question is, how do we make it so the player activates this? Because you can't go through swamps. There's no way through them. So how do we make a way for them to crush these? And I don't believe there's a max fastosity dash radar here, so we have a little bit of a problem. Well, first let's see our resources. See if there's anything that we can use. Goombrat. We can have ourselves a Fwamp right here. I feel like we might be able to do something with this. Because normally you have a little thing that you're supposed to bash up and it flies upwards, right? And we're going to have that represented with this Fwamp right here. Nah. Let's keep looking. I'm not jumping into any conclusions yet. We're not that desperate yet. There might be something up ahead that we can use. Give the player a power-up? Maybe. Like a stiletto shoe would do the trick. Only thing is I don't want to give the player power, because that opens the door to cheese. And while cheese may taste good, it's really bad in levels because that ruins the entire experience. I say while knowing this is a very bad experience to begin with. So making it better would be an improvement. Hey Lisa, welcome to the stream. Hey Lisa, welcome to the stream. I'm not doing viewer levels right now. I might be doing them later tonight, depending on how long it takes me to work on this level. But yeah, I'm not doing them right now. Maybe I'll take a break after this screen or so, but I don't know. Oh, it really depends. So I might play that level, I might not. Depends on how far I get. You know what? What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to give the player a star. I'm just going to turn this into a star pipe. Now you can go ahead and bash through some of this stuff. Hey, the Maxon family, welcome to the stream. How long am I going to take? I don't know. It really depends. I might go ahead and stop after this screen and take a break. So maybe I'll go ahead and just do that now. But I have to finish this screen at least. Or at least I am going to. Not necessarily that I have to. But I will. For you see, I can and I must. Alright. And that's the gate. So yeah, I'm going to finish up this screen and I'll go ahead and play it. Why not? Can't hurt. I mean, it technically can hurt if it, like, has some crazy contraption that somehow blinds me. But I'm sure no one would ever do something like that. Not yet. I don't think they're capable yet. But when people get more powerful, I'm sure there's going to be a level that blinds the player. I like how YouTube just censors the level code. Like, it literally goes ahead and says, hey, do you want to show or hide this message? they'll censor that. But when whoever it was, one second. But back when Pugmaster was here talking about his interesting information, to say the least. No, they wouldn't censor something like that. That would make sense. Sometimes I think YouTube is just confused on some things. Alright, let me go ahead and do that. And I think we're good. Save this, and this is 1-4. Oh, it actually has the word saved. This is 1-4. Where is the dash? Over here. Wow, this is one of the first levels that's actually a different theme. Alright, let me go ahead. Let's do this. Breaking news. Kid gets blinded from Mario Maker 2. Alright. L 4 J O or 0 V 6 WJF. Also, Harry Mario, if you want to put your code in the chat, that would be epic. Coral Reef's sunken ship. Alright, let's do this. And yes, I know that the Wario Land Shake It stuff is already in the... It's still in the corner. Speed run. Let's do this. Nope, dead. I have received the big dead. Question, can I blind jump this? Probably not. Nope. Alright, let's speedrun this. Once again. Probably not going to get world record, actually, because it looks like a lot of people have played this. Alright, I'm just going to, play well now. Idea for being good at video games, just play better. Doctors say it works wonders. Can I go underneath this? Probably not. Yeah, no. Hey, I got wrecked by the bomb. I bounced off of it. Your internet stopped working. Big rip. That's why you don't get insert random internet provider. Also, internet providers are some of the worst people sometimes. Like, they'll go ahead, they'll say, oh, we're not going to increase your rates. In fact, we have it literally written in your contract. Then literally every couple of years, they'll go ahead and just try to throw on a few, $10,000, $20,000. Sure, they won't notice. And some people don't. And then you just pay those extra rates. It's automatic. No one notices. And then they'll try to deny it, and then they just can't accept that they are horrible people sometimes. I don't need no mushroom. Ah, this is just another mushroom. I thought this was going to be a P-switch. I would like a shell, please. That'll make me go faster. Actually, I just realized I'm dumb. Can I make it in time? Yeah, there's no way I'm getting world record on this. Please do not kill me, Koopa. Thank you. Aw, that does basically nothing. Ah, Wiggler. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't bounce off of him in underwater theme. He is trying to chase me. I would like a power-up, please. That is not a power-up, that is a one-up. Mushroom. Get me out of here.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Ah, this is actually a series. Cool. Oh yeah, I can just literally just go to your profile since I've played your levels before. Let me go here. No name preview. I died to the Koopa. I thought it was going to go into a shell, forgot that it was a paratroopa. I would like to keep this shell. It is mine now. You said that none of these kill. I guess you're right. They don't. Honestly, this looks like a really fun traditional level. I died to Boom Boom, the mad lad himself. Oh, the other level? It was an interesting underwater level. It definitely looked nice. It had a lot of plays. I can get the world record on this. Oh, the one I just built, it's not done yet. Did I get world record? Hey! Nice, we snagged it. Alright, I'll play one more level and then I'm going to go back to making it. Let's see. Did I input that correctly? Honestly, I think that yeah, I put this in right. That is not a valid code. Nah. I'm just gonna go ahead and do another attempt on this Ninja speedrun. We're just gonna go as fast as possible. I've died to that bullet bill way too many times. Or bonsai bill. I'm getting serious 3D World. What's the level called? It's like Cannon Cluster. Well, it's the last level in the Mushroom World. I did not have enough speed. Ah, died to the cannonball. That was actually pretty fast, though. Was that fast enough? No, that was pretty slow. That felt pretty fast. No, I didn't make it. I needed to bounce off the bonsai bill. I keep on forgetting about that. So here I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to run down. I think that's faster. So you go ahead and run down that. You exit the pipe. You start holding left here. You do a full bounce. You start jumping up. You go on the left path. You fall in the hole because you're dumb. Or at least I am. You jump on the vine. Up. You bounce off the bonsai. You get hit by the bonsai. I think sliding down the slope is a little bit faster. Yeah. I can bounce off that cannonball and skip one of the steps. I think that would be faster. Let me go ahead. Didn't get it. You can definitely use that cannonball for cheese. Hit! Don't know how I didn't die there, but sure. "37 seconds. I want to get a somewhat good time. I want to have 3 stars. Because I can definitely do that fast. It's honestly a pretty good use of the bonsai bills. I did not slide, but I think I'm still okay. I'm no longer okay. In case you were wondering, I'm no longer okay. Just completely not. Alright, so we can go through here. We go ahead, hold left here. Fail completely since we're bad. Jump into the pit of shame. Hey, I'm the only death there. Who in the world would go up there? I've seen people do it. I don't know why people would. I don't know what you're referring to, Manny. Sorry. Hey, we got fast strat. I want to get that. I can get that on the bullet bill or on the cannonball. I think it's actually slower though. Because if I'm going up there, I might as well just head left. Like I was thinking that'd be the cheese, but it really isn't. Ah, mess it up. Come on. Head upwards. There's got to be a faster way to do this. There's got to be a faster way. 35 seconds. Still 2 seconds faster. If I can get sub 30, I'll be happy. Ah, mess it up. Let's get this. Let's get this bread. Ah, I didn't hold. Didn't hold jump, and I messed up. How are people entering the pipe faster? That's what I'm wondering. Alright, see ya, Leaf Storm. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I see what you mean. Skip to that part? No. We actually are going to be making more of it, so I'm going to leave it like that. Once I get a better time at this. So how do you make it up here? That's what I'm wondering. It's got to be possible. Oh, you probably have to, like, jump up here. Yeah. You jump from, like, right there, and then bam, it just whacks on the bullet bill. Or the bonsai bill. I keep on calling them bullet bills. They aren't bullet bills. They're bonsai bills. You can probably do a wraparound jump right there. Bam! 27. 27 pipe entry. I would say that's pretty epic if I do say so myself. 31 seconds. Very epic. We can I want to get sub 30. We can get sub 30. True, Manny. That is true. Hey, I'm only 22,000th in the world. Now I'm getting into the real competition. That's way faster than me. Yeah, way faster than me. Yeah, no, I'm done. Alright, let's go back to making the level. I'm happy with that. Alright, back to fun central. Not really fun. Disclaimer, not fun. Oh, hi, good morning, Microsoft Family Features. How are you doing on this wonderful day? You know, I was doing really epic, but then you showed up. Gotta say, I'm not doing so epic anymore. You know what? We don't even have to. We can go ahead and just continue this room over. And that's what I'm gonna do. No need to waste a door for a transition. This can be this is a very large transition. It doesn't have to be. I'd prefer if it wasn't. Actually, that's about right. We're gonna wireframe this a little bit. We have ourselves a Goombrat. Just realized I am, in fact, dumb. Also, really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and make a little thing right here. Make a little passageway. We have 2 Goombrats, actually. Now there are 2 of them! This can be up actually another level, I would say. That'd be pretty nice if it was. So I'm going to make it another level higher. These, of course, are going to be P blocks, or not P blocks, donut blocks. Honestly, I feel like it's better if they're donut blocks than P blocks. I think it looks better. Okay, I do want this layer. Now there's okay. So there's Microsoft Home, there's Microsoft Family Features. Now and something that I saw while I was somewhere else. Now there's Microsoft Teams, which appears on the computers where I go, and it just appears automatically. No one likes it. It just exists. Okay, I could be really mean here and force the player to actually bring a superstar here. Because right now I have this pipe. You have it. Hi, Thwomps. I didn't realize that you were slippery at night. Also, when that guy who makes the item breakdowns, yeah, you know him? When he makes the Thwomp item breakdown, he needs to realize that Thwomps are slippery at night themed, because it wouldn't appear that they should be. Can you isn't. Correct. Precisely what I was thinking. You've captured my mind so well it is frightening. Oh, I realized something. This needs to be over. So, like, right here. So, yeah, this needs to be, like, right here. That's good. Let me go ahead and make this. We have a little outstanding part right there. What do we make this? We could make it a thwomp. We could. But we could also not. Because, I mean, we very well could just put a thwomp right here. The problem with that now is the player has to bring a superstar, which is really hard to do. Yeah, TBX. I've seen them. I just don't remember the name. But yeah, that's a really cool channel. Have I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? No. I have not watched any anime. Like, actually, in my life. I've never seen an anime. Alright, 1 of a 10 coins. You're about to learn how to exist, but not. I need to harvest the space for another 50. Excuse me. How do we ensure the player has a way to kill them? How about instead of a star, we make this a POW block? So now the player can grab a POW block from here. Which is great, because now they can kill thwomps. So now they actually have a way to break this. And it doesn't have an expiration timer. Oh. But you can destroy coins permanently. So if I accidentally went ahead and I was like, oh, I'm so epic and cool, I'm going to go ahead and furrow this here. But if you look off screen, nope, the 50 is still there, but if you do it too far, it'll destroy the 50. I wish there was an easy way to get rid of them. Oh, I just realized something. We can use icicles. We can make these falling icicles. So it still has hazard. But now it's a different type of hazard. Plus, it goes with the snow theme that we're making this. Link. Ah, and a ground pound. Only problem with the ground pound is it doesn't break bricks. Also, we're playing in Mario 3. So, can't really do that. Sorry. We do have another Thwomp over here, though. So we'll go ahead and replace him with icicles as well. Actually, no. Scratch that. This one needs to actually be like a solid wall.
Let's go.
Only problem with this... Actually, no. You can still get back. So you'll go ahead. You drop down here. You grab these coins. Then you have to go ahead. You activate these. Great, now they're gone. Now you go up here. There you go. That's how you get those. You platform up here. You watch out for those. You have a Goombrat up here. And now if you weren't dumb, you see, unlike myself, you would... You know, I have no words for that one. That was just my own stupidity. No, it's really the ice physics. But yeah, you go over here, now you just drop down. And bam. Now you're in here. That works well. I'll take it. What's the next area? How high up is it? Legit, it's not that high up. I can work with this. Like, if I don't have to waste space using transitions, because we've only used how many pipes? We've used 1, 2, 3. We've used 4 pipes so far, right? And no doors. If we don't have to waste them, then that's pretty epic in my opinion. We can go ahead and erase a few layers here. This is another interior section. I'm going to go ahead and fill in this little area with a semi-solid or 2. There we go. Very nice.
Let's go.
So yeah, now this actually plays like a level. Isn't that wacky? Only problem is ice physics.
Let's go.
I'm sure this will make some player hate me for this. I mean, honestly, just jumping fixes the whole problem of the ice physics. You just gotta jump. Eh. Eh. I have a Koopa shell. Then you have this outdoor section. You go ahead, fall down. Bada boom, bada bing. The icicles have ghost phases. You're right, and now I'm never going to be able to unsee that. Thank you for your wisdom. Yeah, that's enough. I do have to go pretty soon, though. So, I probably will end the stream in half an hour or so. I actually want to move this up a little bit more. Give the ceiling some room. Like, yeah, I'm compressing this, but it needs to have some room. Otherwise, it's just isn't right. Just see into those ghost phases. Yeah, that's about right. Is that deep enough? Yeah, that'll be deep enough since I have to do this. Wait, how did I do my other spike traps? Or were those just not on the ground? Ah, they just weren't on the ground. I just had, vertical space to waste. I just realized I can move this down technically and that would be better. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that. For you see, I just won't. We've actually been really well conserving our space. The semi-solids look like cakes. Honestly, you're right, but still not somewhat at least. I bet you could arrange them in a way that makes them look like a layered cake. So this theme could be good for a dessert themed level. Yes, I actually explore the areas. That's one really good thing about using this playlist, or my playthrough, as reference. Excuse me. But yeah, that's one really good thing about using my own playthrough as a reference. Because I explored literally everything, basically, I don't have to go, looking for, oh, but what if that went down there? What if that did that? I don't have to worry about that. Since everything I literally already explored. Layer cake desert. I feel like that's an actual level. I just don't remember from what game. Oh, it was from New Super Mario Bros. U. That's what it's from. Speaking of desert, though, so many people praise games for hot-cold levels, but I feel like they've become as standard as just regular cold or hot levels. Like, they're just as standard as desert levels. Like, oh wow, a hot and cold collide level. That's so epic and original, except I've seen it 15 times before. Like, literally, you have Mario Galaxy. It has Freeze Flame. Then you have Mario Galaxy 2 with Shiverburn. Then you have Mario Odyssey with the Sand Kingdom, Tostarena. You have Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle with the... what's it called? The second world, which is a desert, and it's an ice world. You have Mario and Luigi Dream Team with the ice level up on Mount Pajama, that's what it was. Where you go ahead and you activate a pad and it changes it from hot to cold. Hot and cold collisions have happened so often, it's just so common now. Especially in ROM hacks. You're right about that. I'm pretty sure Blue Television Games literally hosted a thing where he literally just played levels that were based around hot and cold in Mario Maker. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a cool concept, but it's just overdone in my opinion. That idea has been exhausted. All the worlds in Mario U are puns. Ah. Acorn Plains, yep. I guess, technically. I don't know about Acorn Plains. Like, I mean, technically, I think you could say it. Yes, sparkling water. Can we just say that I think everyone can agree that sparkling water literally is just, it tastes like TV static. That's just the taste of it. I won't budge on that opinion, no matter how wrong I am. Also, there are not coins underneath this next platform, which begins like right here. It's just a too wide platform. And there are not coins underneath it. Not Peach's Castle, that is true. Speaking of trends that have in Mario games, Peach's Castle being the last area. Bowser's Inside Story. You have New Super Mario Bros. U. You have I don't know. I honestly don't know as many about that. That one's less common. At least, somewhat. Paper Mario, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That, like, huge example that's, like, one of the biggest ones. Forgot about that. What? A loading zone that's actually gonna make sense? What? That's wacky. That's crazy. That's crazy. That this is actually gonna make sense in context of a level. But speaking of sense, time for us to remove some coins and replace them with smaller coins since we're out of large coins. Yeah. Alright, let's go find another 10 coin that I'm inevitably going to replace with a 50. We have a 30, we have a 50, we have... Wait, why is that a 50 up there? Oh yeah, that's a giant coin bag. That's a 50, that's a 50. Do we seriously only have 50s? 50s and 30s, I mean. 50, 50, 50, 50, 30. Wait, where's the fifth one? We have one up here. One up here. We have one down here. That's free. 4. Am I just being dumb? Where's the last one? And I know these limits are per sub-area, so... Oh, I realized. It's the one for a treasure chest at the very end. Alright. I realized I am dumb. Alright, this room is just gonna get filled with coins. That's the answer right there. I can see there's a section over here. And it has a abandoned arrow. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a Goombrat there for now. We'll be back. Also, we have coins coming down from here. I think that's at least good for that. We'll see. Alright, up here we have another 4 coins right about here. Go ahead, grab those. Oh wow, I actually got a really good view of this. I will take that. Thank you. Thank you, past self, for being extremely dumb by jumping out of the cart. You have saved me time. Speaking of time, though, it's time to go ahead and add this section in. Nah. I'm just gonna move this over by 1. Or by 2. Nah, by 1. Alright, go ahead, put it like this. We have this extended out to like here. And you have coins up there. Just play. Really? Come on. Come on, step it up. Or bounce it up, I guess. So yeah, we have coins all up here. The DSi has 1 eye, and because it's supposed to be for yourself, and Wii has multiple, because you're supposed to share it. Then what's the whole point of a Wii U? Is there one? Unfortunately, Nintendo doesn't want you to know this, but the answer is no. It's their little secret. I'm kidding, of course. I'd say the Wii U gamepad rivals the Pro Controller. And like, ability to hold it. Yay! Another giant money bag that I have to represent with another giant coin that I don't have. Hooray! Well, guess I'm just gonna fill this section up with coins. I mean, at least these sections are large enough to house the coins. Like, these sections are all pretty tight, except for that 30 coin, but I want the chest to at least be 30 coins. That makes sense. Alright, let's speed through this. Alright. Wait. I see. There's another little tightrope thing right over here. And that leads to this. Which this should be higher up, actually. Wait, right? Yeah, this should be higher up. back up. Yeah, those spikes should be basically on level. I'm gonna go ahead, distribute these coins out. There's one like right there, one right there. There we go. Alright, then we have this coin right here. So we have this platform that goes up to like right here, right? Oh, what am I doing? I can just use a regular coin for this. And where's the ceiling? This is like right here. Should I represent this with multiple coins? Nah. I didn't represent the other ones with multiple coins. I shouldn't single that one out. Build out the ceiling. Hey! Build the ceiling! With the new Lego Wario Land Shake It Horrible Construction Kit. In all honesty, it doesn't look that bad, I will say. The spikes are shaped like suns? Not really. If anything, they're shaped more like urchins, which is why I guess they, turn into urchins, I believe, in the Super Mario Bros. Water theme. Just gonna, take this around. Do something along the lines of this. There we go. Fill this room up. It's a 4x5 room. And I'm talking in matrices, or matrices. So yes, that actually is how it goes, because Y from X, because using regular graphs would be too complicated. So we're going to make it more complicated, says the Department of Education. How high up does this room go? Just wondering. Yes. Yes. We might have a slight problem here. Just saying it now. So yeah, this is very limited space for something on that caliber of verticality. Unfortunately for the game, it didn't realize I have a secret weapon. It's called distorting this to move this downwards. So we're just gonna take the loading zone, and now the loading zone takes us down here. There we go. Very nice. We're going to extend this border out to here. Actually, nah. There we go. Now we can actually start moving on with the level. Alright, we go ahead and have some icicles here. Let's see what works. If I go ahead... No, I don't want this to be vertically tall. I can go ahead and double stack that. Extend this out to here. Then we go ahead. We have a floor of spikes right down here. I am sorry, Steve, YouTube, for playing my level. I'm sorry that you suffered through this. I am sorry, Steve. I like how whenever someone just plays my level, my first instinct is to say sorry for them. Sorry for what they must have endured. Wait, am I doing something wrong? No. Excuse me. The wings look like E's. I guess a little bit. All they need is an A in a sports. And then they'll be in the game. I'll figure out how to make it coherent in a minute. Oh, wait. How do I make it so you actually can, you know, get through this? Trying to figure this out. Also, how far am I? I'm about that far in a level. Brain working. So yeah, that'll go down to like right there. Or something. Or this will go down to like here. Something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and see where this ends up, just so that way I can finish this little section. You know, I think I'm gonna finish this off by the end of this, at the end of this room. Oh, I can delete the ceiling a little bit here. Open up the room a little bit. Get some air in. That's one question that I wonder. How do some of these things breathe? Like, most of them make sense, but bombs? Like, I get that they're technically bombs, but still. I think they need some oxygen. How are they getting it? The only place where it could be taking in oxygen is through its eyes. Which means those aren't eyes, those are its nostrils. Just to take in air. And that's a horrible thought. Actually, most of these things make sense of how they get air in. Never mind. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a donut block. So how about I grab it? Donut block, please. Thank you. Then we have 4 Goombrats. All in a row. There's no way this could go wrong. Yeah, I know that the snow pokies have different hats. It's a really nice attention to detail, in my opinion. It's like literally the only thing that pokies have going for them. Okay, now it's time for my genius plan. So how do I make the player come over here, right? Because I have to make them come over here. Actually, I need to go ahead and finish this area first. I just want to put a question mark block there. So how do we block this section off? But then open it up if you come from the other side. Because that's what we gotta figure out a way to do. Make a way so you have to come from here and enter this way. The problem with it is, if you do that, basically the only way that you can feasibly do it is with a P-switch, and a P-switch doesn't work because P-switches are dumb. Alright, my idea is just a snake block. Snake is friend. Cool. Okay, then have another one that's literally right next to it. On-off blocks, I would have an on-off block, except then the player uses on-off blocks, and it just makes the whole thing more complicated. Because then I have to have this over here, I have to put blue on-off blocks at the end of this room so the player can't leave. But then if I make this an on-off block, and this an on-off block, actually, this is on line block, the player has to hit this to exit, but then they have to hit it to turn it on, and then they're trapped again. Now I could have this be an on-off block, but then that ruins the whole challenge, because then you can just walk over here and hit it. I feel like this is a better... It's a better one-way gate. Gosh. You can't hear it right now, but I am mentally slamming my head against the table. Not really, though. Sometimes my genius, it scares me. Those are Goombrats, not ground. I mean, technically Goombrats are a type of ground, but we aren't getting into that discussion today. Because I don't feel like it. That actually is correct. Wow. Can you jump up here? I don't think you can. Actually, yeah, you can.
Let's go.
It's a little bit of a tight jump, but yeah, you can definitely jump up there. Actually, that's free blocks. I can make this actually somewhat realistically length. Because I do have to have a somewhat amount of ground because I have to make it to the other side. It is an incredible amount, though, so I don't have to worry too much. Here comes the fun question again. How do we make a ceiling here? Because we have to make a ceiling here. Like, I don't want to make a ceiling here, but I literally have to. Like, I legitimately have to make a ceiling, because if I want to use a semi-solid, which I do, because this is inside. So I can do this, but now you have nowhere to stand. Right? And if I build a ceiling... Well, creative liberties, here you come. Actually, I can just move this whole section down by 1. Plus, that makes this jump a little bit more manageable. So yeah, I can just do that. Because I don't want the player to get soft locked up here. Soft locks aren't fun. I say while thinking about how I've soft locked the player in all of my troll levels. Even if I don't have an intentional soft lock, someone still figures out a way. It's crazy. Oh, you made a solid level? Huh? Sorry, we can't have that around here. Yeah, I'm the one with a broken level. I'm kidding. Somewhat. I'm gonna move this over by 1. Oh, I guess I do have to shrink this all by 1. I'll shrink it by 1 on both sides. Go ahead, move it over. Just so it lines up better with this. Mini platforming! Also known as precision platforming, except that name isn't as much fun. And watch this, I'll go up here, and I'll figure out there actually is a ceiling. Actually, there is a ceiling. But it's legitimately where I already have it. Actually, I'm gonna only make this free blocks. That way it works better. We got it. This is the section. We finally built it out. Now we just go ahead. We build a floor here. Go ahead, extend this wall down. Excuse me, what did that look like? The clouds in Mario World have red lips. Interesting. Not sure how I feel about that information, though. Also, this is obviously going to be a pipe. Thank you, Baj. Also, welcome to the stream. Hey, Julius Wolf. Welcome to the stream. But yeah. Now that I'm done with this section, I think I'm about done. Just gotta put in the semi-solids and that'll probably be about it. What? The semi-solid actually works. It covers the whole section. Finally! One that does its job. Just Smash Bros. 64 success plays in the background. Am I going to say nah? To what? Donkey Kong. I wish I could do impressions. Well, I technically can, I just can't do them well. I knew that guy was bald. I knew Bowser was bald. But he bought a wig to disguise himself to fit into society. Because society treats you that way if you aren't the way that they want you. They do? That's actually pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh wait, no I don't. I was like, oh wait, I forgot I have to add seesaws to each of these platforms individually. And now that I've added in all the semi-solids, I actually have to legitimately do it piece by piece. But no, I can literally just select them and copy them over. I'm going to go ahead and flip some of them around at random. Honestly, I would say that this level actually heavily reminds me of the Cozy Cabin level from Kirby's Epic Yarn. And the reason I say that is because it's in a similar... You're going inside of a cabin, and then it becomes a different style level. Then again, it doesn't become auto-scroll. So I guess it's not exactly the same, but still. Also, I need to change these semi-solids to blue. Add some of that icy tone to it. Even though, you know, the level isn't normally an ice level. But, shh, it is now. Like, normally I try to stay faithful to the source material, but I feel like this actually looks pretty good. If I say so myself. It is a little bit hard on the eyes, though. But, you know, that'll be fine. Only one with a face? What do you mean? On-off blocks don't have a face. I'm going to give it a playthrough, make sure it looks right, and then I'm going to end the stream. Dotted line blocks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Huh, I guess you're right. Honestly, I feel like this actually works as a platforming level. Because you have to use the seesaws in order to actually platform. I think it works actually somewhat well. You have this, where you can actually see which platforms you can stand on. Because they're a different color. Come over here. Bop on that guy. Give that guy a whack. Grab a 10 coin. Make your way up here. I think the ones in Mario 1 look similar. I wish they kept the original design, though. Somewhat. I think they looked a little bit cooler in their original design. Also, one thing I wish that you could do, why can't you slide down seesaws? I mean, the whole point of this game was to add slopes and slope physics. Why not go the whole way and just add, you know, slope physics on slopes? Go ahead, grab that. We have another outdoor section. There we go. Activate those. Okay, I'm not replaying the level. I'm just trying to see if make sure everything works well. Ah, Goombrat. I like how the Goombrats just look so surprised when squashed. Their eyes just are like, oh no, it happened. I wasn't able to stop Mario, but I thought I was a special connected Goombrat because I have a funny face. Unfortunately, they were incorrect. But yeah, you have this whole inside area that looks like it's like a working factory somewhat. When I'm done creating this, I want 2 people to actually play it. Someone who speedruns Wario Land Shake It professionally, and someone who plays Mario Maker, or someone who avidly plays Mario Maker, and see how I did on both a Mario Maker spectrum and a Wario Land spectrum. Got it. That is a tough coin to grab. Not really. That's a nice little platforming challenge. You have to come up here. Jump across here. Except, don't be dumb. You come up here. Jump up here. There you go. Fall down here. Slide down here. Kill all the Goombrats. Actually, that's really similar since you're normally supposed to slide down that hill. Do that. Now you make it to the pipe. Alright. They have angry eyebrows. Cool. Anyway. The stream's gone on for 3 hours. I think I'm about done. And with that, I'd like to say thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.